Here's a brain-based tip. People remember information best in chunks, specifically groups of 3. So, whether you're writing a report, sending a weekly update, or giving project feedback, organize your message around 3 clear points. Welcome to the Voice Room Podcast, the #1 destination in Asia for mastering your voice, speaking with impact, and showing up with authority. Today, we are diving into something every leader needs to master: how to avoid overloading your team with information. In the age of non-stop emails, Slack messages, video calls, project dashboards, and digital noise, it is easy to overwhelm the very people you are trying to empower. Over-communication sounds helpful, but in practice, it often leads to missed deadlines, decisions paralysis, and team burnout. So, how do you communicate just enough, clearly, effectively, and with purpose? Let's break it down. Have you ever received an email that is 10 paragraphs long, and then you tell yourself, okay, I'll come back to this later? But what if you never do? Or you are on a team where the group chat pings all day, and you start to tune out everything. That's information fatigue. And when we, as leaders, flood our teams with messages, memos, and updates without structure, we create confusion instead of clarity. A recent internal survey from a Fortune 500 company showed that 70% of employees felt overwhelmed by the number of FYI emails and non-actionable messages they receive each day. The solution? We don't need to send more. We need to send better. Let's look at the common causes of information overload. Number 1, lack of prioritization. Everything feels urgent. Number 2, duplicated messaging across platforms. Emails, then Slack, then a meeting about the email, and so on and so forth. Number 3, no structure in communication. People don't know what's for action, information, or context. Number 4, fear of leaving people out, and so you CC the world. Well, when I say CC, it means copy to. Number 5, habit. We think if we just say more, people will be more aligned. But in reality, too much information equals to lesser understanding. Here's a brain-based tip. People remember information best in chunks, specifically groups of 3. So, whether you're writing a report, sending a weekly update, or giving project feedback, organize your message around 3 clear points. For example, what's the main takeaway? What action is needed? Who's responsible for what? This makes it easier for your team to process and respond without second-guessing or scheming. Now, before you hit send or schedule that meeting, ask yourself, does my team really need this information right now? What's the decision or outcome I want them to reach? Could this be simplified into a visual or 3-line summary? Let's say you just got back from a strategy meeting with upper leadership. Instead of dumping 4 pages of meeting notes into an email, Try this. Subject: quick update, strategy highlights from leadership. Message: here are the 3 key takeaways from our team. Number 1, focus on client retention in quarter 3. Number 2, shift from product A to product B by July. Number 3, budget for new tools approved. No action needed now. More details coming in next week's stand-up. This message is clear, simple, and it is respectful of the attention. Not every message belongs in an email. Quick updates: use a team chat. Big announcements: use a live or recorded video. Feedback or decisions: one-on-one or structured documents. And most importantly, avoid repeating the same information in every format unless it truly reinforces action. Your team will stop listening if they have heard the same thing 5 times with no added clarity. Sometimes we think being transparent means sharing every details. But transparency is not equal to a fire hose of information. Instead, give people space to ask what they need. Try this. Here's the headline. I've attached the detailed document if you want to dig deeper. And I'm happy to answer any specific question at our Thursday's meeting. This way, everyone feels included without being overwhelmed. Now let's go over a few specific scripts that you can use today. Example 1. Weekly email updates. Instead of, here's everything going on this week in 1,000 words. Try. This week, 3 priorities. Number 1, Client X, delivery by Thursday. Number 2, Team A, prepare for the next sprint. Number 3, hiring. Final round interviews on Friday. Details below. Skim what you need. Questions? Let me know. Example 2. Project kickoff Slack message. Instead of, hey team, I'll explain everything on the call later. Try this. Project brief. A new landing page. Deadline 15 July. Roles: Alex, design. Jamie, copy. Ravi, develop. Full brief in Google Documents. Link below. This is short, respectful, efficient. If the above confused you, please refer to show notes for more details. Sometimes, the most powerful communication is silence. Let ideas land. Don't rush to fill space in meetings. If a decision is clear, let it stand without 10 extra slides. Over-communication often comes from insecurity, but confident leaders trust clarity over volume. Now let's wrap up these 3 golden rules. Number 1, clarity beats quantity. Number 2, respect your team's brain bandwidth. Number 3, structure makes communication easier for you and for them. When your team knows what matters and where to focus, they will deliver better work with less stress. And that's all for today's episode of the Voice Room podcast. If you want your communication to energize and not exhaust your team, start filtering, structuring, and simplifying. As always, share this episode with a leader who might need a little reminder that less is more. Subscribe, leave a message, or follow us on Instagram at The Voice Room and LinkedIn at Carina Tien. Let's keep building leadership that speaks with purpose. I'm Carina Tien, and I'll catch you next time.